All right, everybody. I'm back once again, and I'm sorry it's been so long, but this time I had a pretty good reason. Anyways, I will get into more of the details later on, but I think this is a great subject to come back to, and it's something that I've been thinking about quite a bit. That I don't know. A lot of people have harsh opinions about it, and I did it first too. So that's why I wanted to wait a while before I actually made a video. And we're talking about the new Pantera, um, whatever you want to call it. People were like, "Oh, it's not a reunion," and all this. Well, of course, it's not a reunion. And then they're talking about, "Oh, it's a celebration," and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, I mean that makes more sense. Be a celebration. It's been going on for a few years now, but should it happen? I mean, is it disrespectful? Uh, I don't know. I mean, let's just get into it. Uh, at first, I thought the same as everyone else, that they shouldn't be doing it and all this kind of stuff. And with the way that uh, Minnie Paul felt about it and all that before he passed, RIP. Um, I don't know. I think it now. Now I'm thinking it's a good thing. I am actually pretty stoked on it. Now I don't know about them making new music. That's you know uh, I don't think that would be necessarily cool if it's not done right. I mean, you can't get inside the mind of Dimebag Daryl to come up with guitar parts that are gonna do it justice and stuff. So, anyways, gonna be taking a look at uh, Floods, and I want to watch Floods. Apparently, they did Floods a while ago, and that was the first time that they'd done Floods since 2001. And the recording of Floods we got here is 2001. So uh, this one, we'll watch the one with Dimebag, and then we'll watch the newer one with Zakk Wylde on guitar and Charlie Benante on drums, and this one, of course, is Dimebag on guitar and Vinnie Paul on drums. So let's go ahead and get that going. And then, all right, get it to play. All right, here we go.
This is called Floods. But can't issue
And that's actually a pretty good recording for being live and from that long ago. I mean, you guys tell me what you think, but is that not pretty darn good? I mean, I don't know if who ever uploaded this, maybe put it through some equalizer or something of that nature. That would make plenty of sense. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That'd make plenty of sense if they put it through an equalizer um, to get a lot better tones. But yeah, 2001. I mean, the stuff they used back in 2001 for amplification and all that, so much different than they do now. With the in-ear pieces and all that. It's like it was a lot harder to hear yourself with the monitors on the stage and stuff, and especially with these guys. busting up, breaking shit and everything else. So, but yeah, just a hair. Down bag. Benny Paul. Bill's actually sounding pretty good in this recording. It's always hit and miss with that guy, man. Especially if he was drinking or drugging too much. Rex. People always thought that Rex gets overshadowed, man, but I think he melds his bass just so well that it's hard to distinguish because they're just blended so well. But you take his bass out of the mix and you can tell something missing. Something's missing. Yeah, this is probably one of their tightest. And it was 2001. I mean, that was right before their last show. I mean, I wonder, I doubt that this is their last show, but I believe that was in Japan. But it's got to be close to one of the last ones. And man, such a bummer. They really, I never got to see them live. If you watch my other video where I talk about when I met Dimebag and all that, I never got to actually see them live. So I saw all the members live in different bands, but I never actually got to see Pantera, unfortunately. So that's a bummer. That's one of my greatest misfortunes, because I did have the chance. I was too young to donate blood or anything. I couldn't. I just couldn't make it. So yeah, it's a bummer. That's how it goes sometimes, though. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that breakdown, man. Yeah, I could just imagine being in the pit for that. God. I mean, I've been in the pit for Slayer and White Zombie and, Slipknot, a bunch of bands. Yeah, the Pantera pits. Oh my goodness. Love. Just so simple, bluesy, and beautiful. Well done, man. Nobody does it like that anymore. Screaming demon. Oh my goodness. God, that is just such a epic solo. Like you just, and that's my whole thing is like, yeah, to a certain extent, at first it was just kind of weird having Zakk Wylde come in and Charlie Benante on drums and guitar respectively. But I don't know. I wouldn't want to live in a world where this music didn't exist. I was like, that's the whole thing. Is what there's two people that are still alive that were in the band. They put their heart and soul into this thing. They deserve to have their band exist. That's just, in my opinion, it has nothing to do with me or you or anybody else. I mean, if you don't like it, don't go and see them. But this should exist. In my opinion, it should exist. And I haven't been able to yet, but I want to. I definitely want to see them. Like I said, because I never got to see them, and I know it's not going to replace actually seeing them with Dimebag and all that, but it's still gonna allow me to hear this music live. Oh yeah. Man, those wall of speakers that they have, man. That kind of stuff is just, they don't do that kind of stuff anymore. That last band I seen really try to pull off something like that was Lamb of God. I mean, they did, but I don't know if it's quite like that. That's a wall. When I saw Damage playing live, what was going on was he had a wall of Randall's, and it was at a small club, so it literally filled up the entire back of the stage. It's just all speakers. Oh, it's a loud trophy. Awesome. You're welcome. Very fucking much. Hell yeah.
Glad you got yourself a little rest in. Next song.
Alright, here we go. Now this is, can't remember what year this is, but they said they hadn't done this song since the last one, which was 2001, so here we go. That's from the behind the stage, like the Pantera Watch It Go videos. Did like a whole tribute. So clean. I will say that, I mean, right off the bat, I can already tell that uh, it's got a better recording for sure. Even though, like I said, that last one is actually pretty well recorded for what it was, for being that long ago. But this one, you can definitely tell is, you know, at least 10 years newer, which obviously it's, newer than that. But uh, that Charlie Benante, man, that guy is just, he really, really, really changed up his style and made sure that he learned the parts, not just learned the drum parts, but actually learned the heart of Vinnie Paul and how he puts them in there. I mean, he just, I mean, even he says that he feels like he's got a spirit, pumping through him as he's playing these shows. So, and I can close my eyes, man, and it just, that's as close as you're gonna get, especially drum wise. It's just amazing. You can tell. I mean, if this is the first time that they played this, you can tell Zakk is a little bit, mechanical. I mean, I'm sure even Phil and Rex probably have butterflies. They haven't played these songs in this format, such a long time. I love the picture of the diamond Vinny on the kick drums. That's awesome. I don't know if it's just me or not, but it seems like uh, they slowed down a little bit. Uh, I don't know if they use a metronome originally in the studio and stuff, but it's definitely slower than the album version at this point. I don't know if they kind of kick it into gear in the next verse or what, but I think it makes it a little bit more eerie. Even it's just, it sounds really good to me, uh, and you can tell that everyone is in it. It's like the last time I saw Slayer, they came out and they're just so mechanical, and you could tell that they didn't feel the music anymore. That it wasn't exciting to them, and this, especially for these guys' age, you could almost see the butterflies in their stomach as they're playing these songs, just feeling it, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, see now. I think in this part, they actually speeded up a little bit more than they did back in 2001. I could be wrong though. I mean, it just, to me, that's the way it feels. But something about it that puts you on like a roller coaster of uh, emotion and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's it is what it is. Like I said, I'm stoked on it. A lot of people would probably disagree with me or whatever, but my whole thing is like Pantera. It's been my favorite band since I was a kid, you know. So it's helped me shape my entire life and existence. That music has helped me uh, overcome suicidal ideation and things of that nature from years of abuse and all kinds of stuff. So I have a special place in my heart for it, and I'm like, do I want this music to exist? Not just on a CD, but actually some people that were involved with it going around and continuing the legacy. All kinds of other bands get to do it without any backlash, so why can't Pantera? Yeah, those drums. Hell sick. So sweet. Yeah. Like I said, I closed my eyes, hear that part. Man, just because I know who is playing it is the only reason that I know who's playing it. Because that is just, you could play a song and you play all the right notes, but for the most part, a lot of the things that people gripe about is when you can actually tell that it's Zakk Wylde playing, and he's got a specific style. There's a specific way that he plays, a specific way that his fingers bend the strings, and the way that his pick hand picks. But that particular solo right there, I think he really looked into that one and actually made sure that he played it and picked it and fingered it and everything pretty damn close to how Dimebag did. Uh, and it's beautiful. I'm gonna see if I can go back. I don't know how far back it is, but I want to hear it again. Yeah. So. I don't know if I went back too far. Well, yeah, the newer bands, they just they don't do this kind of thing. They don't have these amazing solos. It's all mechanized, and everyone wants to be 100%, perfect all the time. You can't. That's boring. Nobody likes perfect. There's nothing more boring than perfect.
Raise it up!
love that snare. You can't fake that. That's hard solo. I mean, he's beating the shit out of those things. Oh yeah. And see, when I first saw this, I wasn't sure if he was going to do this part or not. I was stoked. You can tell everybody was stoked that he did this part. I should have talked over it. Yeah, you could tell everyone was stoked that they weren't. Nobody was sure that he was going to do it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Now we're talking. Okay. That was amazing. And like I said, I'm super stoked. As far as them doing new music, I don't know that new music would be accepted, but they are who they are, and it's not my band to say. So either way, if they come out with new music, I will check it out and I'll put it on the channel and we'll see what's up. But I don't think that they will. Seems like Rex is in the mood for it, but it doesn't seem like Phil is. It doesn't seem like Zakk is. Charlie seems like he's open to whatever they want to do, but either way, it's not my band, so we'll see. Anyways, RIP Dimebag and Benny. Get your pull, brothers. And for everyone else, please be kind to each other and be a light in the darkness.